This episode is brought to you by 365 Connect, the world's most advanced automated marketing and leasing platform built to keep your communities running 24/7, totally hands-free. Be sure to check out UnitRev, their AI-powered platform that creates and posts real-time content across search and social using live property data. It's redefining how communities attract and convert renters. It's a total game changer. I've seen it in action, and it's impressive. Visit 365connect.com today and tell them Mike sent you for a 30-day free trial. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. Today is the February 25th, 2026 entry of the Multifamily Operations Tip of the Day, Why Firefighting Fails. This is an age-old problem in multifamily, and let's dig into today's entry. Constant emergencies are not a badge of honor. Not to sound cliche, but it's true. If everything is a priority, nothing is a priority. The emergencies and perceived priorities are evidence of a broken system. Now, this is important. This is really important. If you don't have good systems, disciplines, processes, or routines in your organization, then you are constantly running around putting out fires. I've said it often, and I know it's very hard to believe, but if you really dial in your property management systems, disciplines, processes, routines, then your business should be pretty boring. There shouldn't be any surprises. And if there are surprises, they're very few and far between. And they're probably things you've seen before, so they're not necessarily like super surprises. They're just things that pop up and you just have to address them, and they fall neatly into your systems, processes, disciplines, and routines, so your business is boring. Now, you have fun doing other things and creating other things that you can do that bring fun back into the business, but it's boring. And I think with the advent of the internet, with the advent of AI, introducing AI and LLMs into the equation, we have a real opportunity here. So, okay, I got off on track. Let's get back to the tip of the day. Firefighting, like work outside of a solid system, feels productive, but it hides root causes and rewards heroics over prevention. Not a productive trophy to earn. Over time, it exhausts teams and normalizes dysfunction. How many of you have worked with, around someone or for someone who just creates, it seems like, this is not an indictment, it's certainly not a criticism, don't mean to be rude, but you work around somebody that just literally creates chaos so that they can look busy, so that they feel fulfilled, and or they demonstrate or illustrate to those that they report to you that they're actually doing something productive or of value. They create their own chaos in order to address the chaos so that they can look like the hero. I've worked with some people like that in my lifetime. Strong leaders step back and ask why the same issues keep resurfacing. Sustainable performance comes from fixing systems, not celebrating survival. Let's stop making individuals like that the hero and understand the underlying issue of why you have that kind of drama and let's label it right. It's drama. Label it right and address it appropriately. So the big tip of the day here is take the time to understand why, if you have firefighting going on in your organization and or on your property, and it seems like it's in constant chaos, figure out who is creating the chaos, who is creating all the firefighting opportunities that your property has and or your property management company has. Address that. Address the root cause. My imagination tells me you'll have a much better functioning organization if you take the time to do that. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.